Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Wanted to show you a drill that I was helping a couple players with last week to help them improve their backswing, especially how they're using sort of their trail foot, trail hip, all the way up the chain to help their loading get a little bit better. Really important to make sure your concepts are right, making sure you're doing things in your swing that match how your body moves, and then from there finding the right drills for you. So if you need to learn more about that, make sure you check out the description below. So I had two players. One was having a tough ability to sort of manage the sway when they were moving into the takeaway, right? So there's a little bit of shift to the right, and then from there we're going to be loading up. This player, as they went back, they had a tough time, so they would get a little shift, but then they weren't able to create rotation. They weren't able to create the right amount of stability sort of through the leg and to allow the hip or pelvis to do the rotational move that we're looking for. Another player, when they were going back, they were letting just the leg rotate versus, again, using like that hip into the femur, creating that nice sort of torque all the way up through the ground into that back leg to help you produce a little bit more energy. So what I did, you can do this with your golf bag. I just got a light exercise band here. So if I put my leg in there and I sort of create a little bit of tension, so I got some tension into the band, okay? So as I go, I do it just above the knee. Then I can go club across the shoulders, or I could do it actually in a normal takeaway. When I'm going back, the band is pulling me in this direction, okay? Sort of into the fault. So they're pulling me into the fault. So what I'm trying to do is create the right rotation. So I'm not pinning my knee in. I'm still letting my knee rotate, but then I'm stabilizing as I finish my swing and not letting this pull me that way. Right, you can see how my pelvis is almost going a little to the right side, and then as I load up, I'm starting to create that nice stable base in that trail hip, allowing my upper body to be in the right spot. So if I do that, that's going to allow me to get good rotation. My right hip, my trail hip is really lit up there doing that. If I sort of do the bad motion, it almost pulls me over. I really feel it going that way. And then the good motion, I'm almost trying to stretch the band the other way. And then that's going to help me create a good position to move from in transition. So if I just take the band off. So when you're doing that, like you can play around with band tension, right? So some players, I can really try to pull them over and they'll be fine. Some players, they just need a little bit and then their brain will sort of wake up and figure out the other way to move to get a little bit more stable. So do that a couple times. And then when you're doing the full swings, you can feel that same thing, sort of where that lower body's moving as you load up. Should create a nice stable trail hip to move off of. So do a couple feels like that and then copy that same feeling. Okay, so that's going to be a good one. That's going to help you get that nice load into the backswing, make it a little bit easier, and also train your brain to activate the right muscles when you're doing that movement. Again, if you need any more help for your game, make sure you check the description below. Have a great day.